You were so close, EJ. I was like, yeah. I was like 10. No, I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes. Then Canva was being like, Murr, and then it just happened, okay? Thank you for your patience. Thanks for hanging on. Good to see everybody. Howdy hey. Today we are I don't know. It may be just me, but the video we're about to watch feels like a TED Talk hosted by a sleep-deprived supplement rep at 1 a.m. So welcome to our squirrels, our neurokin, and new viewers. Tonight, right now, I'm like, it's nighttime. No, it's not. It's daylight. Hello, Savannah. Today we are breaking down a jet-lagged live stream packed with MLM buzzwords, pyramid-shaped pep talks, and a sprinkle of pseudoscience from Miss Kelsey Ray herself. Yay! Rip. Hello. Wait, why do you sit? Yeah, I changed where my light is. So my skin doesn't actually, like when I get out of the light, it doesn't look like that. Sorry, I have like cuts around my mouth. So, anyways, sorry. TMI, where's my disclaimer? Yeah, I moved my light. Meow. Please hold. I'm new here. I've only been doing this for 3 years. Good morning. Where are you? I did redo my logical fallacies, so that's cool. All right, here we go.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Hello, it's me, your MLM dropout, and autistic technical difficulty chairman of the board. If you don't know what a VCR is, at the very intro, the way we used to watch TV shows and movies back in the 90s, and maybe obviously a little bit earlier, was we'd have a disc, obviously smaller than this, but it was a chunk, and you'd put it in to the VCR, the video, whatever, it was videotape, and then you'd have to rewind it and forward it and whatever, and it had like film, and then sometimes your VCR would eat said film, and so then you'd have to you'd have to untangle it, then you'd have to wind it carefully to make sure you didn't rip it. So y'all who have only experienced DVDs and streaming, you're lucky. So I'm so glad I walked away from the hustle, the hype, and the health claims in Young Living. And now we get to help others spot the red flags hiding in plain sight. Yay! And this video with Kelsey, it's a whole buffet of MLM fallacies, cult tactics, and sleepy sales pitches are favorite. Let's get into it. Team Hero. Good evening in Denmark. Dude, the song is a bop. It's a bop. Yeah, the little chicken nugget telling us what we can and can't do. Dad, I'm not in a cult no more. Love it. We need to make an X-Cals. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my laptop because I'm going to go babysit Knox today, and I'll be at his house. Knox is a dogue. It's a floof. He's a floof. And I'm going to work on our t-shirts. Crafters Against MLM with the pyramid of yarn, thanks to Mr. Kate. And then X-Cal's kids. If you don't know who X-Cal is, if you're new here, that's my dad. And he's adopted all of y'all who need a good parent. Cassette tapes. Oh my god, the cassette tapes. So the music, imagine a thin little baby VCR, like this big. Same problem. Sometimes your little cassette player, your Walkman, would eat your cassette tape, not film, but that little thin piece that your song was, I don't know, burned onto. I don't know how that works. And then you'd have to get a little pencil with an eraser, and then you'd have to twist it and hope to God you didn't rip it. My father-in-law still has a VCR and DVD combo player. Stop. Rewinding the movie before watching it. Yep. I cried. My mom donated our whatever VHS tapes, whatever. I don't even know. She donated them to Goodwill. Bless y'all who bought those, but there are like Disney stuff growing up, and I was like, no, not that we'd have anything to play them with, but it was just like, I attach core memories to things, which is probably not healthy, but I'm in therapy, so. The worst was when someone forgot to rewind them. I think wouldn't you get slapped by Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or Family Video if you returned it without rewinding it? I feel like you got slapped for that. Hello, Cal the Coder. Wait, did you get a new profile picture? I love it. And also my brain's like, no. When Erin changed her intro, my love of like something being the same for all of time, I was like, no. But it's awesome. My brain was just like, I want everything to be the same for all of time. Hello, be kind, rewind. Yes. That's why I have When I went and saw Britney Spears in concert in 2001, I got a cassette tape of Aaron Carter singles. Stop. If you're fizzing, I'm watching. Y'all kids are so spoiled growing up with all this hassle. Yeah, we're old as shit. The data containing part of the cassette VHS is called the ribbon. I feel like I knew that, and my brain when I'm streaming is like, I'm scared. We're forgetting everything we've ever known. That's awesome. Cal coming in with the deets. Dude, Aaron's hair, fire. Also, did y'all watch Savannah's new video? I literally, every time I rewatch my stuff, because I'm trying to get better at things, I'm like, why did I forget to link Savannah's channel? Why did I forget to link Savannah's channel? It is unintentional. Here's Savannah's channel. Go watch the video. It's TikTok prison wives. It's wild. If you love the tea and what the hell's going on in TikTok, you gotta go watch it. I've watched it twice. A floof, Little Miss Lulu. 19 months. Thank you so much. Holy moly. And I have my board set up. I hope. Oh no. Thank you so much. That is one, I'm always surprised when people show up for the live chat. Bless you all. And then the fact that people support me is support me monthly with the monies that I use for all the good healthy things is amazing. Thank you so much. Dude, I love a TikTok gossip moment. And also, it's freaking wild. Also, fuck the company that copyright struck your channel and then wanted you to pay $150 for them to remove the strike. I wonder if that's a grift. Like, they strike anybody when it's kind of their stuff, but not really, but they're trying to make money, $150 at a time. Thank you so much. Also, when you're watching videos, when you're watching videos like on Savannah's channel, more importantly, because Savannah's actually like, does brand deals and stuff. If you can watch the whole video, well, whenever she posts one, because when she talks to brands and stuff, engagement, length of watch time, all that goes into, her being able to get the deals and the type of deals she can get. So that's how Savannah's awesome with her watch time and also help her out. I haven't watched anything new because I've been in a bad mental health state, but we are feeling better. I'm planning on catching up. I'm glad you're here. I hope that you're doing well. As always, y'all preserve and promote your emotional well-being. If you need to hop out, that's great. Take care of yourself. I will take a pity like on your way out, though. Extortion is how they make money. Yeah. I watched it, then it came up when it first came up, and then watched it again at 0.25 speed. Listen, love it. Oh, I have watched you for years, but I've changed my handle many times. I appreciate the support. Also, streaming in 4K is very like humbling because I'm just like, oh my god. We are so here's what happened. Where did I export Kelsey to? So, when we were watching Courtney Shortney the other night and Kelsey was yelling in the bathroom, we've got that live. So I thought, let's watch it together. Oh, that's awesome, Elise. Oh, that's awesome. Listen, live chat's the best. Honestly, live chat is the reason I love live streaming, but y'all make it safe for a bunch of other people to come, new people to come in. And I think we've seen that with the reps that have tried to come in and disrupt stuff, and then they stay because we don't eat them alive. Oh yeah, 4K. I was streaming in 720 for a while because I was having issues, and I was like, forget it, we're going to do 4K. I mean, it's a webcam. It's not a real camera. So Kelsey, I thought you were talking about me for a second. No, I don't think that you would be super rude yelling at 1 a.m. in your host country. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's what I call it when you visit. I guess that's not right. Your host country where you're visiting for, what is his name? He's Frasier Brooks. You're speaking at a conference for free, and then you are rude as hell. What are you doing? Oh, because it's budget city. It's budget city, which is fine. You can have a budget, but if you're going to tell us, oh my God, we're magically rich because of our multi-level marketing company, no. I wouldn't, if I was as rich as some of these people claim, honestly, I love y'all. I wouldn't share a room with anybody. I really wouldn't. Local time would probably be easiest. Also, Courtney Shortney borrowed Kelsey Ray's ring light, so that's why Kelsey Ray had to stream in the bathroom, because they had the vanity lights in the bathroom. Courtney, bring your own light. Also, I hope the walls were thick. Imagine being on vacation and you were someone from the room next to you yelling about ketones at 1 a.m. I know, especially like my mom grew up overseas, and from when we were little, she was very, I'm not going to say she beat it into our heads, but she talked a lot about being respectful and being respectful of the culture and the people of the of countries that you visit. And there's a very big stereotype of like loud, ugly Americans, not just like not physically ugly, but just the demeanor and stuff, and like be fucking respectful. And sometimes, and we'll look at the stuff. Sometimes you have to be cognizant of what you wear in another country because they have different cultural standards than the place where you came from, and it wouldn't hurt you to consider that. And Kelsey seemed to not have considered anything. I prefer your reasons for not sharing a room with me than the high schoolers telling me to sleep on the floor. Because I'm a lesbian? Oh, hell no. I'm so sorry. Yep. If Frasier is so successful and everyone's so rich, then why not meet in Dubai where he lives? It's a budget conference, and that's why it happened in Turkey. Yeah, and why didn't Frasier fly in all the speakers that he wanted to have at his event? Wouldn't you pay for that? I don't know. TC, my HomePod, just told me the time. I love it. We always get apologies to after people assume we're American. Yeah. I'm just looking. No, I'm not. I gotta get Kelsey's video. So I took out all the pauses. I took out all the filler words. It's not a long video, but obviously I'm gonna run my mouth, so. We're not stressing. There's nothing to stress out about. We're just gonna have the best time.
Hey, it's Kelsey Ray coming at
you. Hey, it's Kelsey Ray, and I'm gonna be an asshole in Turkey because I have to live stream. Because I'm not actually in a... What's it called? Wow, DC, what are you doing? Income. I'm not actually in a passive income. I'm having to replace all the people who are currently leaving my team at 1 a.m. in the morning. I have to move this. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Is this one set up? Yes, it is. We've got new transition. Look, it like grows with us. We did this on members only the other day. I'm so excited. I brought a shawl so I could visit churches when I went to Italy because you can't go in unless you cover your shoulders. And I had a sleeveless dress. Yes, this. It takes like 2 seconds. And now with AI and stuff, it'll tell you. And a lot of countries have websites, and they'll tell you. It'll tell you what you need to know. You can usually spot the Canadian tourists because they're apologizing to stop signs. So you're telling me there's a chance that I would fit in if I visited Canada. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Turkey is beautiful. It's terrible. They can't enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. Do. Rip. Tell me if she's too loud, please.
Hey, it's Kelsey Ray coming at you live from Antalya, Turkey. I think I said that right. I have no ring light. Courtney's currently in the other room. It is 1 a.m. here.
Sorry, let me tell you the blood feud. And probably someone in chat can tell you better. I thought for the longest time, because of Jessie Lee, that Courtney and Kelsey were in a blood feud. That they did not like each other, But they did that thing where when they're in public, they were smiley and whatever, pretending that they weren't in a blood feud. And then, after Jesse Lee passes away, all of a sudden, they are not in a blood feud anymore. And I'm curious about that, because I still think they are in a blood feud. I'm pretty Canadian. When I lived in Zambia, I needed to wear clothes, skirts to the knee. In some settings, pants were not appropriate for one. Yeah. My mom lived in Iran and England and Switzerland. I don't remember the other places. Did I do this wrong? Was she not on screen? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hello, Shadow. They're not real friends. Oh God, Alizara. Rip. Greek Orthodox. Yeah, my uncle and his wife, my aunt is my dad's sister, but they are Coptic Orthodox. They need to pretend to be a united front to keep the image of we're a family. I wonder if they were desperate to do that because they had so many leaders leaving and they don't want their downline to leave. I think that's pretty on point, Cal. All right. No, she still has it. She's been going live in it. I think she did do some stories. Oh, should we watch the stories? We'll watch them after.
Start by saying that, okay? If you're watching this live right now, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're watching the replay, you can put a number 2. It's 1 a.m. here, and it's...
If you're watching this on the replay on an anti-MLM channel, drop a red pyramid in the chat. Oh, the blood feud was fueled by Jesse Lee because it benefited Jesse Lee Ward for them to be enemies. Do you think that some people feel good about being fought over as a friend? Because that happened when I was in grade school. The two friends I had hated each other. And they were like, burr, burr, burr. And I was like, I don't want to be friends with either of y'all if you're going to do this. I guess it showed signs that, oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, I didn't put the buttons in. I don't like it. Jesse Lee would. I love that, Cal. All right, here we go.
You're probably Eastern or Central, so it's probably like 6 or 7 o'clock for you, or maybe 5 or 6, or anyways.
Guess what? Your host country, guess what? They're sleeping right now in the hotel that you are running your mouth in, super loud in the bathroom. It doesn't matter what time it is in the United States. You're being rude as hell. You're being rude as hell in your host country. Okay? Okay. I hope that I gotta fix my game too. Keeping people fighting each other makes it easier to control them because you can play them out against each other. Ugh. Woof. Just further proof that youth is overrated. I think, and Kelsey Ray does this a lot, where she's like, I'm going to, why I talk to you and why I do my nightly routine, I'm going to walk you through an update of my day. Yeah, I think we're so excited about the multitasking skincare with the sales training. Bold move, Kelsey. Let's not forget, the casual routines are a soft sell strategy. She is the people who care about the get ready with me continue to watch, and then they are layered with multi-level marketing. So they're willing to kind of be exposed to that if they like the get ready with me, if they like the nighttime routine, if they like the make breakfast with me, in my opinion. There's The Good Wife, and I found part of it. I put it in the video that it's taking me forever to edit. I was like, oh my God, recorded video. This is going to be awesome. It'll be short. Wrong. It's over an hour right now. And I took out a bunch of stuff already. But in there, when I said, in my opinion, there's a show called The Good Wife, and there's a judge where she wants the lawyers to say, in my opinion, afterwards. And she was like, in your opinion? And the lawyer was like, yes, I think it's assumed that every time I talk, it's in my opinion. And she was like, no, that's not a given. You need to say, in my opinion. So it also prevents the friend staff from talking and comparing situations, making information control easier. Cal, you're just on fire today.
A big time difference. So my brain is all out of sorts. I feel like all out of whack. So what I'm going to do is show you guys my nightly routine while I walk you through an update of my day and what that looked like, because it was crazy. I want to know in the comments below what's the longest you guys have like ever traveled, because for sure this is the longest that I have ever.
How's that, coach? Since you're such a big seller in multi-level marketing, how is the coach seating arrangement on the plane? I say this snarkily because I would ride coach too, but they claim all day long, every day of the week, that they're rich as hell, and then they fly coach. I'm just surprised. I am surprised.
Traveled, and I've been to Colombia, I've been to the Dominican Republic, I've been to, I think, like 5.
That 18-hour hike, how is that in Colombia? Colombia, my brother has, I can't tell, so let's say the first word. Anyways, he and his wife have gone on vacation there the past 2 years, and it's incredible. The food there is incredible. It's beautiful. And I know that happened after all of the Jesse Lee Ward stuff, and obviously going on an 18-hour surprise hike with not enough water is not beautiful, and it's not fun. If they're rich as hell, can they help me out with the vet bill? Yeah, except maybe they don't have enough.
5 different countries. I think I don't know. I'm kind of losing track at this point. Hi Monique, hi Tracy, hi Terry. What's up, y'all? Say hi, say hello. Listen, everything's different here. The Wi-Fi is different. Everything is different here. I feel
You're in a different country, you chicken nugget. I'm not her target audience. I realize that. I realize I am not her target audience. How? Ma'am? I don't understand. Oh, you want to see the outfit she wore in Turkey? Okay. I'll put it on the screen. Put it on screen. I love a Star Trek moment. Please hold. Kelsey AG okay. Hey. I am pulling up the picture, and I will describe it if you're just listening. As a precursor, it is very... I say this because it may not be the most appropriate thing to wear. I don't understand why... I'll go to Facebook. Hold on. I wonder if she's booted out of her. Oh, God, hold on. I'm trying to get back into my Facebook account because they got upset that I was... Mother... This is not good. Is that a little Z? Good sign? No! Okay, which one am I logged in on? That's the question. Facebook. Yes, we got it. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Here we go. Got it. Screen grab. Sorry, this is taking a second. Meow, 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 meow. Got it. And pull up Elgato. I got my buttons all fixed. We'll see what happens when I export the buttons and then go to Nox's house. This is what she wore. Now, I will say this. The clothes do not make you better or worse at multi-level marketing. We don't normally comment on hair or clothing or anything like that. We comment on hair and Monet. However, we comment on makeup and pharmacy, okay? She is in Turkey, and there's more conservative dress guidelines, and in my opinion, it's disrespectful to wear something like this in the country you're visiting when you had the opportunity to know what you were supposed to wear. Am I wrong? Oh, that's amazing, Jessica. Hello, Peg. This is not me saying, oh my God, you shouldn't wear this at all. It's saying, be mindful of the place you're visiting. Yeah, it's more conservative. We'll just pull it up. This is not me saying, I don't give a crap about, okay, what are the dress? I know when you go to Egypt, you have to be very, very, conservative as well. I'm looking it up. Okay, so Turkey's dress code varies significantly based on location, setting, and context. As a predominantly Muslim country, Turkish dress standards are influenced by Islamic culture, customs, and values though the degree of conservatism differs greatly across regions. In major cities like Istanbul and popular tourist destinations, dress codes are generally more relaxed. Western-style clothing is common and widely accepted in these areas. Women can wear jeans, shirts, dresses, and other Western attire. Men typically wear modern clothing such as jeans, shirts, suits, and ties. Revealing clothing may still attract unwanted attention even in the liberal areas. Beachwear is accepted on the beach itself. In more conservative regions, more modest attire is expected, especially for women. Women may feel more comfortable with clothing that covers shoulders and knees. Men may occasionally wear traditional clothing like baggy pants and a kaftan. Obviously, mosques have dress requirements, general guidelines, no requirement to wear a hijab in public spaces, only in mosques. In tourist centers, short sleeveless tops and casual wear is acceptable. Okay, I'll give you that, Kelsey. Overly revealing outfits like tube tops or very short skirts may draw unwanted attention. Modest attire is appreciated in more conservative areas. And nude sunbathing is not acceptable. Okay, thanks so much. Pack versatile, modest clothing that can be layered. Bring a lightweight scarf for mosque visits in more conservative areas. Consider the climate. Linen pants and flowy tunics are ideal. For dining out in cities, smart casual attire is appropriate. And okay, we've learned a lot today. Hello, Marie. My sister made me coffee this morning, and I'm just like living my best life. I'm never going to get tired of it being, now it clicks, but I'm going to fix that. I'm never going to get tired of the transition. Rippity, rippity, rip.
If you've ever been to Turkey, give me a yes or a no in the comments. So if you did not know, I am here in Turkey for 5 days for a business event. And when I say business event, it's basically like...
Do we need a definition for a business event? You're going to waste your time, Freedom, telling us about this?
I bought a ticket to an event that's going to teach me how to do what I do better. So social media, marketing, sales, just...
I will give her this. She does piss off the entire corner of teachers on TikTok. She almost has 1 million followers on TikTok. She has a lot of followers on Facebook. She has a lot of followers on Instagram. I will give her this. She knows how to rage market. She knows how to market. She knows social media. I don't know why she's not teaching, because she has more followers than Frasier Brooks. She's generally better than everyone on the Empire for doing that.
The entire industry, because if there's one thing I've learned over the past 6 years is like, if you want to make a living, go get a 9-to-5 job. If you want to make millions, you've got to build a business in selling something, whether it's yourself or a service or a product, or maybe it's somebody else's product or whatever it is. You're gonna have to learn sales, you're gonna have to learn marketing, like to some extent. But however you make money outside of your 9-to-5 job is going to include those things.
Attention shoppers, could the FTC come to the front of the store? Could the FTC come to the front of the store? Kelsey Ray is here for your meeting. Thank you. Ma'am? If you want to make a living, go to a 9-to-5. If you want to make millions, you have to learn how to sell something. Multi-level marketing bullshit. That's not what she said. Well, then rewind it. Go back and rewind it and see what she said. I'll give you an overview. I'm here in Turkey for 5 days for a business event to teach me how to do what I do better. Okay. This is likely a recruitment funnel. It's for Frasier Brooks, like classes and stuff, dressed as personal growth. That's fun. That's like totally fun. I think it's wild that she said, if you want to make a living, go get a 9-to-5. If you want to make millions, you've got to build a business. False dilemma fallacy. Let me find it, because it's not over here yet. I have my buttons. I just didn't finish filling them out. It took me 5 hours to finish these the other day, and I did make them MLM. So that's fun. False dilemma. Ah. I know I have false dilemma. There we go. False dilemma fallacy, or either or. Presenting only 2 options when, in reality, there are more possibilities available. For example, Either you join our MLM or you'll never succeed in life. Yes. So I thought we'd do MLM logical fallacies when we watch MLM videos, and then we do general logical fallacies that I have to update when we watch other videos. Hello, Ginger. Suzanne, she may have said that. I love working to survive, don't you? And by luck of the draw, one of us might be rich one day. Yes, Kate. Yes. Thank you, Smooping. That's so nice. Yeah, we've been trying. We've been doing our best, me and live chat. I don't know. Just like the false dilemma, like, you can make money and build wealth without selling your soul. Or overpriced turmeric packs. Not that she sells that, but insert whatever multi-level marketing, health and wellness product here.
And so what I do is I actually help people learn how to grow a following on social media. I help people how to learn how to show up and create content about their real authentic life to where they don't feel like they have to fake it or become someone that they're not, or anything crazy or sin.
Aren't you faking being friends with Courtney, or did I misunderstand?
Those cold, nasty, weird messages to people saying, hey, I have a product, I think you'd love it. Give me a yes in the chat. Okay, if you guys have ever gotten a cold message from somebody.
I've gotten a message from a Prove It person when I watched their stories, and they messaged every single person that watched, and they said, hey, thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for the support. Did you start following me because of Ketones or whatever they said? And I just looked around and was shocked because that's not a warm market for you. Also, Kenley, I don't do that. Apparently, Kenley was like, DC just looks at everybody who watches her stories and then she goes and whatever she said. I'm busy, man. Courtney cold messages people. Rip. Does she think because it's 1 a.m. we won't catch this? Yeah, no, she left it up. So, I mean, I downloaded it, but I auto-downloaded it, but imagine if you're connected to her bathroom in the room next door. It's rude as hell. And normally, some countries or some hotels or some like neighborhood or like apartment complexes have quiet hours. So not making loud noises after a certain time, whatever. But just respectfully, 1 a.m., rude. Wear an orange crop top if you've ever sent those spammy cold messages. Mm-hmm.
It is not fun. That has ruined this industry. But I'm telling you, it's the same as every other type of business.
Was when you pissed off all the teachers on TikTok, was that potentially ruining the industry? Was that ruining your reputation? The glorified babysitters? Oh, do you remember that? Okay.
Structure out there. Every single business in the world is shaped like a pyramid. The people who are just starting out, entry level, they're going to...
False. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Every single business is shaped like a pyramid? False equivalence fallacy. We love it. Where is it? I know I have it. Do I have it already set up? Sure don't. Meow, 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 meow. I do have them alphabetized, though. Let's go. I did. Hold on. False equivalence. There we go. What is the false equivalence fallacy? Comparing two things as if they are exactly alike when they really aren't. For example, investing in this MLM is as safe as putting your money in a bank. Close, DC. In non-MLM, the money flows down, not up, for fuck's sake. Savannah's like, so annoying. Hello, Kai. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be setting up my streaming equipment tonight. I'm gonna be, taking care of Noxie, so I'm just doing it right now and hopefully getting the video up to post tomorrow. So MLM challenge level impossible. Don't go to another country and be rude as heck. Yeah. Who did this? Oh yeah, Kelsey did. A corporation has an org chart. An MLM has a comp plan that depends on your cousin's mascara sales. RIP. I have an idea for merch. A little angry pyramid saying, don't use my body as a business model. I love that, Elise. Hi, Tash. Tosh? Is it Tosh or Tash? Let me know. Do it. I love that so much. Let us know when you make it. I'd love to buy one. Although I may want to know if I could like pay the price for a t-shirt and print it myself because I've got sensory issues. But let me know.
I'm gonna start at the bottom. Who's gonna go to the top? The winners. The winners are gonna go to the top, and I'm gonna teach you how to be a winner. Most of you guys, you probably already feel that inside of your soul. Okay, 6 years ago.
I mean, I feel pissed off. You're gonna say you're either a winner or a loser, and the winners go to the top and the losers die at the bottom. I didn't say die, DC. I think it was inferred. It was an inference. Do you think that Kelsey is fully aware of how dysfunctional things have gotten? I'm not a great judge of character, so I can't tell. I think that when you're faced with the fear of losing significant income and you didn't invest properly at the beginning, that you behave in ways that are unreasonable and nonsensical to make sure that you try to grasp any money that you can, in my opinion. I think that desperation shows up in a lot in multi-level marketing companies, and I think we're seeing it here with Courtney, with Kelsey, with a lot. Coconuts.
If Kelsey is so rich, why the fuck does she not have a mic? Coconuts? That's a great question.
You know who's a good recruiter? Lindy. And Lindy, I mean, I know Lindy has her own issues. I'm just saying Lindy is a great recruiter and she's a great seller. I don't know why Lindy didn't go to teach on sales and recruiting. Because Lindy can actually do it. Also, a lot of times Kelsey's just shilling TikTok shop stuff. Like TikTok shop, a little bit of prove it, TikTok shop. And then making dinner, a little bit of prove it, making dinner. I mean, maybe that's what she's doing on TikTok. I don't know. Oh, I wish Courtney borrowed her mic. We did the stream earlier. We could hear this stream in the background because Kelsey was so loud. And I know both of them have AirPods. Whatever you want. They have Bluetooth earphones that are also microphones that they could have used. Didn't happen. I wonder if they forgot their charging cables that are made for different countries. Maybe they did. Maybe they can't charge anything. The older I get, the more I realize how strong denial can be, like survival instinct. Yep. Oh, cool. And I'll for sure, like, I want to support people who have great merch, and I'm totally fine paying for it. Okay, that's too hot. My neck is hot, and I'm like, where do I put my hair? Oh, that was an inside thought. Sorry.
I was a single mom, and I knew since I was a young child. I have always known in my heart that I was meant for greatness. Like, can I get an amen in the comments if you guys relate to this in any way? Like, I always had this like internal like intuition or like wisdom. Like, I always had this feeling that I was meant for really great things. I couldn't even explain it. And even 6 years ago when I tried to take over my sister's cleaning company, I was like, I'm gonna build this the biggest and the best cleaning company in the world. It's gonna be amazing. I have ambition. I am audacious. I have great drive. I also have a great work ethic. So I have, you know.
What happened to that cleaning company? Wouldn't it be interesting if you still had it and managed it and then put a manager in place to run it so that you could still have that stream of income? Don't you talk about stream of incomes all the time? So did that business crash and burn because you don't know what you're doing? I just have questions. I wonder if you killed that business. I guess I can look it up. Jeepa's led me to the MLM, amen. Greatness and grifting, yes. Rip.
Made $1 million in the past 6 years actually doing what I want to show you guys.
Hey, Siri, what's $1 million divided by 6?
$1 million divided by 6 is approximately
$166,000 ish. So with taxes, what is that? Like 120 now? And then with running your business and buying all the ketones, what is that? $80,000? And then you have your car. I don't know if that's that much. You're saying that you've made $1 million. Your team's done $1 million in volume, or you've made $1 million in commission. There's this logical fallacy, and I don't remember. I think it's equivocation or exigency. No, it's not. It's one of them where you change or where like the sentence is vague and you can take two different meanings from it. And Courtney does this all the time and Kelsey does it all the time. I'm working on a folder that I can print out so I can have stuff to reference. And I'm making it available to y'all as well. I already put the MLM fallacies up for download in the comment, the community posts. But I'm making a lot of other stuff for y'all too. And it's probably not split up evenly. Yep. Egomania much? Yep. Hello, Holly. Oh my god, I love unbiblical. Oh. Hey, I'll strut like Allie when I get the dishwasher emptied and the floor swept, but I don't put that on TikTok. My HomePod responded, I'm so sorry to all of y'all's HomePods. She said, I've made $1 million in the past 6 years. Oh, it's suppressed evidence. What am I doing with my life? Meow, 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 meow. What is the suppressed evidence fallacy? Intentionally leaving out evidence that contradicts your argument. For example, highlighting only a few MLM success stories while ignoring the many failures. I made notes on this and then obviously I'm so nervous, so I just wrote it. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I just wonder, like, did we just skip over how much was spent? Like we were saying earlier, how many people under her lost money? Income claims with no receipts equals chicken nugget behavior. Yes, I agree. I agree. Do y'all agree? It's chicken nugget behavior to the 10th power. Right, it's not split up evenly. Okay, bye, Lise. Good luck. Wish me shit. All right, no, we're not gonna jinx you. Bye. Oh, hi, Lily. And Amelia. I forgot. I'm trying my best to say hello to everyone, and if I haven't said hello to you, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's Tosh. Thank you so much.
how to do. And so if that's something that you want to learn more about, you want to learn how to actually use your phone to make money instead of just scrolling and getting lost in the sauce, put a $sign in the comments below and we can.
Were you lost in the sauce when you pissed off all the teachers on TikTok? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know. Throw a chicken nugget in the chat for Kelsey.
Have a conversation. If we've already had a conversation, maybe you haven't got a response from me. Listen, I'm one person. We're on a totally different time zone right here. Again, y'all drop your time zones in the comments below. I'm originally from the Eastern time zone, so South Carolina.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's 1-ish, 1:15. Oh, it's 1:03 probably there because we've only gotten through 3 minutes and 52 seconds of this video. It's 1 a.m. there. We don't give a shit what time it is in the U.S. Guess what? It's 1 a.m. where you are. Why don't you have some respect for the other people in the hotel? We knew it was loud AF because we were listening to Courtney and we could hear Kelsey over her for the entire live. Not lost in the sauce. Hello, I was late, but I'm doing my best. I'm dog sitting today through next week, and so I thought I'd get the stream done early so then I can set up my equipment tonight. I can finish editing the video. I can put the video up for members maybe early Saturday and then have it go live for people on Monday. We'll see what happens. Okay, bye, Amy. Mods and non-nuggets. Oh, I love that.
And it's like 7 or 8 hour difference, and so it's just crazy. Oh, and I forgot to say, by the way, if you guys share this out, type in the comments the word shared, I will put your name into my weekly giveaway, and that's literally all you have to do. Hi, Boss Mar. No, I was in Munich this morning, and we flew. Okay, so I want to walk you guys through my day. First of all, can I
know this is mean. I would be so embarrassed to be traveling with Courtney and Kelsey because they're so rude to the people they're visiting. They're so rude, in my opinion. Hello! No, you're good. Hi, Wendy. Hero Knox. I created a monster by petting Winnie, my cat, with a paintbrush and pretending to paint her. Oh, she now demands I paint her all day long, or she will sit and scream out at me until I do. Coconuts, I love this, and I hate this for you because... Rip. Do they think that all their losses are because they don't have enough faith? Yes, there's also a logical fallacy for that. Also, my favorite logical fallacy that I stumbled upon is appeal to martyrdom. It's so good. It's so good. Look at this screen grab. Maybe I'll change the screenshot on the thumbnail. Let's go.
just get a me in the comments if you care? Like, and it's okay. Like, not that I need you to care, but like, do y'all really give a shit about how my day went? Like, I don't. Sometimes I'm like, do y'all even care about this stuff? Like, I don't.
This is a fake. She's asking people to engage, which I ask y'all questions. Oh, man. I care about the answer, but I also know sometimes it's like, I don't really care about that question, so I don't want to answer. I get that. I understand that. And also, I can go Google the answer. I'm not waiting for the live chat to instruct me on all the things that I'm not willing to, like, type out on the internet. And maybe that's why she has 1 million followers and I, have the best live chat on the internet. We don't know.
By the way, I'm recovering from a slipped disc. I have traveled for 20 hours today. It is 1 a.m. here where we are, and I have
that time freedom is just like convincing me to join your MLM right now. The time freedom of having to travel when you have a slipped disc. Oh my God. I can't wait.
I've not slept for 30,
Hi,
probably
Stephanie.
4 hours at this point. So my brain's not working. I also have a lot of adrenaline rushing because I'm really excited to talk about what I'm talking about with you guys. And I love this stuff. I love helping other people accomplish what I have accomplished, which is just designing.
Do you love helping your son sign his homework since it takes like, I don't know, half a second? Oh, wait, you don't because you'd rather be live streaming? Ma'am? It is so wild to watch the hypocrisy of her caring more about helping people in her MLM business than she does about signing her kids' paper. If you don't know the lore of this, Savannah did a video on it, I'm pretty sure. And Kiki Chanel did a video on it. I'd watch Savannah's first. Oh, thank you, Rachel. And Melissa's like, yes, we know what time it is. Stop. It's 1 a.m., so I must yell at people. Oh, yell at this phone. Yep. Oh my God, Alyssa, yes.
Their own life and creating the freedom that they want financially and physically.
You're saying you have time freedom and then you will not sign your kid's homework paper? You're saying that you have time freedom and then I guess you're going to use your time freedom to educate your kid via unschooling because you're removing him from school. I know what I'm saying probably sounds wild if you don't understand, if you don't know what's happened over here. You're going to be able to catch up on Savannah. Oh, yes. Sorry, I get nervous. Savannah has an entire deep dive on Kelsey Ray. If you want the details, and you do want the details, go to Savannah. I'll link the channel. Nightbot's going to put up Savannah's channel. Go follow. Subscribe, and then you can look for the deep dive. Or you can do it now.
And mentally and emotionally. Okay, so y'all care. Okay. If y'all care, I need you to share it out, type in the comments. Share it out, type in the comments where it's shared. I have my vitamins here.
TikTok shop. Put a $sign in the chat, in the comments below. Not me. Her. That's what she said. Nothing says authentic connection like turning your comment section into a lead funnel. And yes, this is on Facebook, so she is going to be able to save save the comments and then message all the people who've commented. Have you ever been lured in with vague wealth promises? I did. Mary Kay. I wasn't like vague wealth promises. I was like, oh, I can sell $60,000 a year and get commission. And the director, when I was in that recruiting meeting, she was like, oh yeah, but recruiting. And I was like, oh yeah, but selling. I was like, I could divide $60,000 over 12 months and then be able to pay taxes and have a little bit of, money for myself. She was not excited about that. It was all about recruiting. I don't know. I still did shitty stuff when I was in MLM, but I did go in wanting to sell. I really did. I don't know if y'all have good stories or not, or if you have stories you want to share. Feel free to do it in the comments, or I know a lot of y'all have great stories and we've already talked about them, but sometimes, like when I was first lurking, I was fearful that my upline was going to see my leaving comments on anti-MLM videos or them seeing me in the chat. So I watched for a year before I got the courage to type in the chat or leave a comment. And then as I was looking at the comments, I started seeing people with their parts of their story, and it encouraged me that I'm not alone. So that can help people who are thinking about leaving, because it helped me. Yeah, she's going to take vitamins at 1 a.m. And she's probably also going to shill this vitamin container at the same time. Story time, Sarah. They all seem so ignorant and privileged acting this way. It's rude. It's like privileged, ignorant, and it's just Downright rude. It's so self-focused that they cannot think or even think past their own ego to consider that there's other humans in the world, in my opinion.
I just have fish oil, magnesium, L-methylfolate, beef organs, NAC, turmeric.
If you are listening, Dana said, I've been in 3 MLMs, Amway, Quickstar, the online version of Amway, and Bead Retreat. I never loved Amway Quickstar. My boyfriend, husband wanted to do it. Bead Retreat was fun, but I never recruited. Bead Retreat is now out of business. They left the MLM space about 2 months after I left. Wow. Thanks for sharing. Oh my God. Wendy's like, oh, what do you need to stay there? And I was like, root beer. Me and Knox spend a lot of time outside. Then I stream, but I take him on breaks when I stream. But we just chill watching his judges and spend a lot of time outside. And I'll sit outside with him because he wants me to be outside with him. And it's a chill vibe with my root beer. Oh my God, yes. Thank you so much for the lids too. We're divorced now. I hope you're living your best life, Dana. Kelsey, what happened?
Kelsey? What happened to telling us about your travel day? Now you're telling us about your supplements.
Also, that beef organ pill, Jessie Lee started taking that around the time that she started that whole issue with her boyfriend, the one who was Ukrainian. I'm not going to say his name because he's a good person and is living a private life now. But she was sharing all of the legal stuff one day on a live stream, and she was talking about her beef organ stuff. So basically this company dehydrates beef organs and then they encapsulate them in pills. And there's a bunch of warnings on the back, like you have to drink water with it. How do I know this? I might have bought it when I was in my crunchy, twisty Young Living. Well, before Young Living, but they all take it now. Courtney takes it. Kelsey takes it. It's wild. They're not, like, they obviously don't taste bad, but they will wreck you if you're dehydrated. I'm so embarrassed that I'm like, I got sucked into this and telling y'all about it, but I'm trying to be honest, but it's so embarrassing.
And some kind of nerve regenerative.
I don't know if he was not Avi, the one before Avi. The one who she blamed for, I think, flooding her house and, well, Avi's, I think Israeli? I don't remember. Yeah. I wouldn't, Avi's I can't name call. A piece of chicken nugget. That's what he is. A full chicken nugget meal. He and his daughter are moving in with me and my kids in June. Our youngest are high school seniors and graduating students. We don't have littles. Yeah. Yeah, Avi is still, he still has his Prove It link on his profile. He is still traveling. And I think he has some of Jessie Lee's furniture. I don't know. Avi is Israeli.
Something, whatever. I got that off of Amazon. We'll see how that works. I'll let y'all know. And then I have my Keto Chill. I drink this every single night to get good sleep. I want you to drop a line of Z's in the comments.
Good thing you're going to get sleep, but not the person in the both sides of your rooms are not going to get good sleep. Why would I say that, Kelsey? Because you're yelling your live stream at over 1 a.m. now. Ma'am. Go to sleep. Drink your pyramids, drink in silence, and go to sleep. yeah, I still have trouble burning candles, and I hate that for me. And it's just candles. I get it, but it's like when I get scared or when I get embarrassed or when I get when someone says something to me, I have a hard time letting it go. So the being in Young Living for a chunk and then just healthy, well, not healthy stuff, but health related things scaring me, they scared the crap out of me with candles. Sleep freedom for no one, she said. Yes, Alyssa. Melissa, I feel like that communicated the words you wanted to say. Melissa said, there are words I have for Avi, but as a mod, I must be a good example of following the chat rules. But believe me, I have words. I feel like I can fill in the blanks. Yeah, the divorce was finalized between Avi and his wife, thank God. Because that was such a shitty situation, and I don't know what you upgrade to after a chicken nugget, but Avi was upgraded to something, downgraded, whatever it is. Whatever the next extreme level of fuckery is. I don't even know. Her going through her supplements, and I used to take supplements in Young Living. I took the Ningxia, I took the Ningxia, Zing, Nitro in a drink with 2 drops of lime essential oil, and I would put it in a lot of ice, and I thought it tasted good. They were expensive as hell. Then I would take Cortistop, and then I would take all their supplements, because guess what? You had to have a monthly order so you could access your commission check. And then when I left, I was like, oh my God, I don't need these. Hello, Andrea. I took a lot of Young Living supplements, and the fact that I took essential oils internally ripped to my... story time, squirrel time. So I have endometriosis. I'm not going to go into health stuff. I've obviously had it my whole life. It's been bad we just didn't know I had it since I was like 13, 14. And it got worse as I got older. We just thought we thought it wasn't any, we didn't even know about endometriosis. We knew about PCOS. What is it called? IBS. We thought I had IBS or IBD. And so we were trying to treat it naturally from, 14 till 22. And then and all the time we were trying to eat healthy, drink water, like take supplements, do whatever we could. And it wasn't related at all to my digestion or my intestines. And it kind of came to a boiling point in I started having real issues in 2018. 2019, I joined Young Living because I was like, oh my God, healthy stuff. You can topically apply. And so I feel like I wrecked my body. 2022, I got out in April. I was in and out of the emergency room from 2019 till 2020, end of 2021, because I was trying to get approved to go to Japan, because that's where my spouse is stationed. And then my mom helped me because I stopped being able to walk without extreme pain. So I was just like couch surfing. Walking was so painful. And she was looking up just anything she could, because none of the doctors, endo doesn't show up on x-rays or MRIs or anything like that. So I got put on, well, the good thing I got put on anxiety medication, but it wasn't anxiety. It wasn't my depression. It wasn't anything like that. So my mom did research, and so we just tried like kind of a Hail Mary situation where we went out to Dallas to an endo specialist, and she was like, yes, we can't identify it unless you have surgery. You can do surgery here. We're not under your insurance. But there's a great surgeon I know in Houston, and you can see if he takes TRICARE. Well, my kind of the case manager head lady over at the Navy Hospital in Corpus, she did something in the system for me because he used to be covered by TRICARE. He was still in the system, and so she made him covered by TRICARE again. It wasn't illegal or anything. It wasn't illegal. So I got to go to him. Anyways, 2019, I'm like, I'm in pain. I'm miserable. And they're saying that essential oils and healthy stuff and removing toxins from your, your cleaning products and your food stuff. So I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is why I've been sick. Toxin, toxin, toxin. And it was not. There was nothing that was going to fix it from Young Living. By 2019, I had found Savannah Marie. RIP. I did not. Interestingly, the doctor that I go, the surgeon that I go to here, he's developed a method where you can see stage 4 endo, stage 3, stage 4 endo. Stage 2 is still bad, stage 1 is still bad, but it'll light up with this new way that he does it. It's really cool. My first surgery, nothing showed up, and I had 25 lesions, and this surgery, things lit up. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm having surgery in June. Oh, Alexis, I hope you feel better soon. Sorry. Squirrel Trail. I take supplements too, but now I'm wondering if they're not working because I don't post on social media every time I take them. Kat, probably. That's probably why my supplements from Young Living didn't work, because I didn't believe hard enough. My dietitian thinks I need to go back to PHP, and I'm worried about that. What are you worried about? Yeah, military healthcare sucks sometimes. That lady in Corpus, she and the doctor there advocated for me in a way like that started giving me hope that maybe medical professionals could help me. And they were overall twisty system, and that was like a shining moment. Oh, thanks, Carmen. Yeah, so it's like, I'm trying to say, even if you have trouble getting answers, even if you get gaslit by medical professionals, take a battle buddy with you if you have one. And in my opinion, even if you do a multifaceted approach with a holistic or like naturopath and stuff like that, and a doctor, my belief is that, this is just my belief, the best person to give you medical advice is someone who's gone to medical school, and adding therapeutic tools to that is cool. All that to say, I got scared out of my mind. Young Living used my fear, and that still has impacted me today. So, anyways, my gynecologist thinks I have endo, but my symptoms are not severe enough, and we are not at the point of surgery. Yeah, you can have, endo can be bad even at stage 1. Oh, I'm sorry, Carmen. Yeah, virtual hugs to anyone fighting the medical system right now. It's rough. If you're having a rough day, I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope that you are compassionate with yourself and find one way to be compassionate with yourself today. And that's not an ism or a platitude or anything. Self-compassion was a game changer for me. You can be compassionate toward yourself even if you're in the lowest depressed state that you're in, or most anxious, or whatever. You can find one one way to be compassionate. I'm sorry, Jessica. I saw your stories and I was like, oh shit. All right, sorry. We're back. Detour concluded. Hi, Becca.
If you want some really good freaking sleep. Now listen, it's not like hardcore drugs. So of course me having my
It's not like hardcore. Does she mean prescription medication? Oh, are you prescribing us your supplement?
my slip disc, I haven't been getting sleep, but
Did you go to the not everyone has access to the doctor, but I wonder, whatever.
when everything's good with my body, this helps me sleep so good, and it actually helps to relax my body to the best of its ability. A high percentage.
How do you know that? Hello? She's talking about all these supplements I have. I have fish oil, magnesium, folate, beef, organs, turmeric. Just pseudoscience alert. Supplements versus medication. None of these are regulated. I think we all know this. None of these are regulated to treat or prevent anything. You're not balancing your body. You're just making your pee expensive, Kelsey. Am I wrong? It's just expensive pee at this point. And I'm not saying that if you need vitamin C, cool. Or if you need B12, cool. How do you know if you need those things? I don't know. A blood test. Healthcare is stupid expensive, and it's awful because people need help, and a lot of times they can't afford it. Okay, bye, Sherry. Be safe. Sarah, virtual hug. Non-touching hug from me, but I'm sorry.
What is up? Hi, you guys. Hi, Jerica, Boss Mar, fascinating to hear about you all. Tracy, thank you. I learned about ketones. I get a chance to talk about it in Messenger. Yes, please send me a message. My DMs are always open. If you guys don't want to drop a $ in the comments, hey, that's fine. I don't blame you. I was a silent watcher too. I was the one who sat back and I watched and I observed and I was like, I don't know. These things feel like fishy. They feel scammy.
They are fishy. They are scammy. Your instinct was correct.
And then I opened up an entire world.
My understanding is, I gotta do some baby snark. Savannah, coming in hot.
My understanding is ketones go in, ketones come out, and they don't actually put you into ketosis. Rip.
Knox and I are on our way to physical therapy. I love that. Oh no, Alizara, that's awful. Yeah, what's her name? Autumn Calabrese had like 40 supplements she takes. You could see it in the background. It's wild. I mean, I think that was, she said it, but she was like, oh, I thought they were scammy and fishy too. She said, I was a silent watcher too. These things feel scammy and fishy. They are. And just like a rare moment of clarity from Kelsey, and then she's like, but they're really not. Before she pivoted right into explaining how sales equal wealth. We love it. We don't. Appeal to emotion. I know I have that one. Set up. What is the accident fallacy? This is when a general rule is applied to a special case. I was so close. You were so close, EJ. Appeal to emotion. Sorry. What is the appeal to emotion fallacy? Trying to win an argument by stirring up strong feelings instead of using facts or logic. For example, join now or you'll be heartbroken forever. Used to lure you into an MLM. Yeah, I love that some of y'all have healthcare that you get access to. So close, but so far at the same time. The thing is, she knows exactly what the things are that people say that are like the questions we have, but whenever she has the chance to address them, she never does. She acts like, oh my God, nobody has questions, or like those anti-MLM people are just wild. If you've I don't know how she thinks that if you've struggled, sacrificed, or seen hard times, that you're somehow qualified to coach others into a pyramid scheme. And again, if I haven't convinced you to watch the deep dive that Savannah has done, let me give you a tidbit. Maybe, or this person that we are watching. Oh my God, did I do that? Sorry. Miss Ma'am was maybe got in trouble for attempted MURDER. So go watch Savannah's backstory on Kelsey. She knows what she's doing and she's saying, yep. I was about to type in Kelsey for the Nightbot link and I was like, that's wrong. That's for sure wrong.
An entire can of worms, if you will, when it comes to like how the rich get rich, how the rich get wealthy, and you know how they do it by sales of some sort, whether most of them own businesses.
What about ethics? Oh wait, I know there's some rich people who don't have ethics. You get rich, you get wealthy by stepping on the people in your downline and not giving a shit about their financial losses. The fact that 99.6% of people lose money, don't make any money, or go into debt and multi-level marketing, and this process is making you wealthy and you feel good about that? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Mother trucker.
That's selling something to the generalized public. Okay, so if you can learn sales, you can build.
Just as a heads up, I have cropped out the toilet, and I've cropped out, like, we're not looking at the toilet, and we're also not looking at the rest of the bottom of Kelsey, so you're welcome. Good morning, Aaron. Here's Aaron's channel.
A business. If you can build a business, you can make millions. If you want to make millions, you can become wealthy. Because I'm not going to just teach you how to make money. I'm going to teach you how to keep it. And if you really want to...
You're wealthy, but you flew Coach? I'm not trying to shit on Coach. Have I flown first class? Not intentionally. I might have been upgraded one time. I like the economy plus because of legroom, because my legs are like in pain all the time. But she's talking about wealth. She's talking about she can help you make wealth, and yet we don't see the signs of wealth from Kelsey. I'm so glad I don't have to see the toilet. Honestly, like, I'm trying to add so much value. Subscribe and like and turn on notifications. We're also at 56 likes. Thank you so much. Is this the part where she tells us we'll be rich if we do what she says? It possibly. I'm not really good at it's not premonition. What does Erin do on her channel? Where she says, like, this is what they're going to do next, and then they do what she says they're going to do next. Whatever that is. I'm not good at it. I'm not even good enough to remember the word.
Learn more about my journey and what I've been able to do to make a full-time income from my phone, put a $sign in the comments. Oh, and if you drop Z and Z's in the comments, I'm going to send you this right here. I'm going to send you the link to where you can read about what this is, because it has one in it. I love it so much, okay? So anyways, I woke up Tuesday morning. Also, it tastes phenomenal. I just love it. I can't taste nothing. It tastes nasty.
If you're just popping in and you're like, oh my God, DC, you cut out a bunch of stuff. I sure as hell did. I cut out the pauses. I cut out the filler words. That is why it's so choppy. And no, I didn't put the white flashes in between the cuts because I think I took out 400 pauses and I took out 44 filler words. It would have been just a flash of like a strobing light stream, and we don't do that because we have sensitive eyes here. Foreshadowing. Prediction. Yeah, I'm mostly like, oh my God, I'm so surprised when they say stuff. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Dude, Aaron's new hair, fire.
nothing that tastes nasty. Can I get an amen? I'm not.
Have you drank ketones? Drank is probably the wrong word. Have you ingested ketones? They don't taste that good. Maybe her taste buds have, like, withered at this point. I don't know.
I'm not gonna drink it. I don't care what it does. It can grow my hair 10 inches in 2 hours. I'm not drinking it if it tastes nasty, okay? So
I'm just gonna rewind it like a few seconds.
I can't taste nothing that tastes nasty. I can't drink nothing that tastes nasty. Can I get an amen? I'm not gonna drink it. I don't care what it does. It can grow my hair 10 inches in 2 hours.
Oh.
I'm not drinking it if it tastes nasty, okay?
Okay. I've ingested ketones, but 2018. I'm surprised and I don't know. I'm surprised that my internal stuff is still intact with all the stuff I tried. I drank the earlier iterations of ketones. They were salty as hell. You had to put so much ice in it and water it down like more than it said that you had to. They were salty as hell. And you're telling me like, oh yeah, I'd drink that. I mean, because you're selling them that you have to, maybe, and I could be wrong, you might find them delightful. Good for you. I would rather not. I would rather never in a million years try it again. So I don't trust Kelsey that they taste amazing and that that it tastes so good and she wouldn't drink it if it was nasty. Pseudo-science alert. Taste doesn't equal efficacy, and that's not science, that's Jamba Juice logic. And no shade to Jamba Juice. She hasn't said, other than the sleep stuff, what this does for you. She just says it tastes great and it helps her and you should buy it too. No thanks. Be a little more clear, I think.
So when I tell you that these taste good, I know I'm a stranger, but I'm just telling you, please try and trust me. Please try to believe me. It just tastes so good. And
I'm a stranger, but I haven't done anything to make you trust me, but please trust me so I can make money off of you. That's not what she said. I'm sorry. Sorry.
anyways, Tuesday morning. I was gonna show you guys a tour. It's not clean. I'll probably show you a tour tomorrow. I wanted to give you guys an update. I haven't been live in 5 freaking days. Can you believe that? 5 days, okay? Cherry, so good. Anyways, Tuesday morning, woke up about 7 a.m., got ready. Eric had boxing, and then I had to get my nails fixed. So I took Callie with me to get my nails fixed.
I know. She was like, we're separated. We're doing our own thing. We're living, separately. And then she did this reel where she's like, this is the best thing for our relationship. And I was like, okay, I don't even know. I don't understand, but that's fine. Live your life. It's all for drama, in my opinion. That's an expensive way to create interest, buying an RV. No, buying a trailer, whatever you have.
Took Gabe with him. He went to boxing. I picked him up. He took me to we had some lunch, and then he took me to the airport, dropped me off. Listen, my flight wasn't leaving Charleston until like 2:50 p.m. and he took me there, which was my fault because I asked him to take me early because I had to check a bag, which I don't normally do. I always take a carry-on. You can let me know in the comments, do you take a carry-on or a checked-in bag? I would rather take a carry-on because I don't have to spend time checking it, unchecking it, all this extra stuff. And so
she doesn't care if you take a checked bag or a carry-on. She's doing it for engagement so she can try to find a warm market. Now, am I going to ask you what crochet hook you probably prefer? Yes, I am. And I'll tell you, I like furls, and I also like the super cheap ones from, whatever that you can get at the store. The one with the little squishy handle with the metal, you know what I mean? I like those ones. Or what yarn doesn't give you sensory issues, and I can tell you what yarn doesn't give me sensory issues, and a lot of times it's only cotton, so rip to that. What would I ask y'all about? What's your favorite macaroni and cheese brand? I'll probably ask you that because I love macaroni and cheese. I feel like there's some questions where it's like, I really want to know, because collectively we love floofs and we love delicious food and we don't like MLMs. And we have a bunch of different life experiences, and those are some commonalities we have.
Anyways, I got there at 11:30. It took me 25-30 minutes to get through the entire TSA, and I got pre-checked. So I was like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was there for 3 hours before, okay?
Good for you. You made your flight.
Before I boarded. So finally at 2:50 p.m.
Oh, do you not get to go to those lounges? Because why? Are you not a world traveler like you told us the other day? Oh no, that was Courtney. Sorry. I'm mixing y'all up. I love the Winko mac and cheese. Clover and Clover Japan hooks are my go-to. Okay, I've never tried the Clover Japan ones. I do like Clover. Clover Amour? I'll have to try that. I like furls. I like the metal furls. I like the wood one, the resin ones too. I may or may not drop my hooks sometimes because I'm klutzy. So I really like the metal ones. This is the squirrel trail I needed, honestly. I don't mind when creators ask for questions for engagement because I know they're not trying to sell me anything. I think the tough thing for me is like, well, I could Google this, so why am I going to ask the question? Which is like, you have to like have a conversation with someone, because I'm like, I'm not going to ask a question because I could just Google this. But I can't just Google, mac and cheese, because y'all have actually tried mac and cheese, and I can learn, I can start and be in a better position about trying mac and cheese. I have tried to be a carry-on girly. I'm not. So Lady Myersaw, I don't remember the full details, but Savannah has all the details on her video. Seconding everything Clover brand. I love, what's good from Clover brand? The pom-pom maker, the one that has all the different sizes. I made my dad and I Santa hats, and I did the red, and then I got this fur yarn, super soft, and then I did it all on my Addy machine, and then I made the biggest pom-pom of my life with the fur, with one of the clover. Those clover ones are the shit. You vacuum seal, but how do you vacuum seal it back when you come back? Your wrists have been miserable? I just got some foam handles. My foot pain, yeah, like me with my walker. I mean, I've been better, but yesterday, like, my parents had to come get me from the gym because I had the worst pain flare I've ever had. And I barely made it to seating at the front because I normally like shower after my session and go to the sauna, whatever. And I was like, I cut my cardio short because I started feeling something, and I was like, okay, this is no big deal, but we're gonna be smart. And then I started, when I was walking to the elevator, I was like, oh shit. And then I went into the locker room, like holding onto the wall. And one lady was so sweet. She was one of the older ladies from like my swim class, and I don't know her. We've never talked, and I was like doubled over in pain. And she was like, do you need anything? Are you okay? And I said, my mom's going to come pick me up. And she was like, can I get anything for you? Can I get someone for you? And I was like, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Like, she was so kind. But yeah, the walker, like, I haven't had to use it in a while, but using it again. Velveeta, shells, and cheese. Yep. This is the unschooling lady, Sammy. Yes. You've never had mac and cheese? Furls are expensive. There's ones out there that are cheaper that, like, mine are in my cabinets right now, my whole stash. And I'm making I'm making a blanket with one of my whatever cheaper hooks that I love. So that's not, you're not really like missing out and not having it, if that makes sense. Yeah. You've never had mac and cheese? Wild. Okay, sorry. We're getting distracted.
I boarded from Charleston. I had a 1.5 hour flight to Washington, D.C. I got off at Washington, D.C. and then I had an hour layover there, and then I flew from Washington, D.C. all the way to Munich, Germany, which was 8.5 hours or 7 hours and like 8 hours. It was an 8-hour flight, and I have a slipped disc in my back. So my back has been hurting all day, but oddly enough, throughout the day going, what am I trying to say? Throughout the day, it's actually gotten better. It's gotten a lot better. Like, I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm tired, adrenaline's running, or what, but I don't really feel it right now, so.
I need the little blink, blink, blink sound when I'm blinking. What? I could never, at this point in my life, like, flying is so painful. I'm glad her slip disc doesn't hurt anymore. Why is that? What's making it feel good?
I don't know. And by
8 hours in coach, woof. Yes.
the way, you guys.
Hi, Amy. There's a lot of white cats in the chat, and I was looking at Cal's cat, and I didn't. The pseudoscience is pseudosciencing, Amy. Also, I do have a shout out for you in the video I'm trying to edit. That's taking 1,000,000 hours. Oh, that's so sweet, Wendy. You can make a cheese sauce. So like sharp cheddar, Gruyere, like Parmesan, and then maybe it's a little bit of I don't know if it's whipping cream or whatever. It's the non-sugary whipping cream. And then you melt it down and make it, and then you make your noodles. I don't know if whatever noodles you have, not the spaghetti kind, but like little baby ones, and then you pour it over and you stir it up, and then you can bake it with breadcrumbs on top, or you can just put it in the bowl and eat it. Like salt, you need to season it too. Obviously, the new product, it helps from sleep to pain.
Tell me in the comments below, are you new here? There's been like, I say this
Unfortunately.
everything, I'm mind blown at how many people are following me for my RV content, but like, there's like 40,000 new followers on my Facebook, which is insane. That's insane. So anyways, y'all say new in the comments if you are, but regardless, make sure you share it out, type in the comments where it's shared. I'll put your name into my weekly giveaway. So anyways, I am Miss Melissa. I know you mean well when you say that, but girl, yes, I am. I am so, I'm exhausted. My eyes are.
Guess what? The person next door to you is exhausted as well, since you're streaming at 1:15, 1:30 in the morning. I don't know if, so let me ask you this. Real question. Do you think she's alluding to the fact that the ketone product, the Radline, whatever she's drinking, somehow made her back feel better by the proximity of when she was drinking and all the positive things she was saying, and then she had told her backstory, took the drink, then told a backstory where she feels better? Do you think that that's too much of a like stretch to say? Because you're also not allowed to do that per the FTC. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Yeah, she forgot she got an RV. Yeah. Do you think she got an RV to like just get followers? I don't know. And guess what? If none of those 40,000 followers convert, it is a 0 ROI. We usually just make the cheese sauce with elemental cheese. What's elemental cheese? Sorry, I'm not doing good things with my
Blood.
I don't know. I mean, I think my stretch is I have a slip disc but somehow I feel better, and that is bookended by supplement talk, slip disc, travel supplement drink, that she feels better now. I think that's post hoc ergo propter hoc. I think that's no, tu quoque is you two. What is the post hoc ergo propter hoc fallacy or false cause? Believing that because one event happened after another, the first event caused the second. For example, I joined the MLM. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I joined the MLM and I got a promotion, so therefore the MLM caused the promotion. My bad, my foot slipped on the pedal. Hi, Helen. To be honest, I bet her back feels better because she's not in a pressured plane in one position. That is reasonable too. 45-year-old cheese sounds incredible. That does sound good. Whoops.
Shot freaking red. My head hurts. I'm just so tired. I didn't have a good dinner like I thought I was going to. Janine, I'm going to give you guys a room tour tomorrow because Courtney's in there going live right now and it's a mess. So I really kind of wanted to clean it up before I give you a room tour. Hi, Jessica. What is up, girl? Kind of new, Heather. I love it. I love it. Hi, Alicia. What is up? Finally caught you live. You know I'm not new. I know. I see you, girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much, by the way, if you are an OG or a VIP or whatever you would like to call yourselves.
Becca said, does she feel better because of ketones or because the slip disc is pinching a nerve so she doesn't feel it the same? Just curious. I think that's probably it. I'm not even 45 years old yet. Yeah, it's wild to think there's some cheese out there that's older. Yes, get pre-dinner snacks for sure.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for just supporting me, sending your energy my way, and just always hyping me up. I see your comments. I see your names. I see your faces. Thank you. It means a lot to me because I literally would not be where I'm at without you guys supporting me. So thank you. So yeah, 8-hour flight. My seat was not like reclining a lot. I don't know what was going on. It was like...
Sorry, I'm going to look up where she is. I'm only going to look up the price. And I have it, whatever. Okay. I just want to see the price. It's a 5-star. I just want to see the price. I'm not trying to do anything. Obviously, she's in Turkey. Rooms. I'm guessing they're sharing a room. And I'm guessing it's the lowest level room. That's why they're sharing one bed. How much is this? It's never good when they don't have the prices on the website because it's like going to a restaurant where there's no prices on the menu. You know you're screwed. Where are the prices? Reservation. Nope. I mean, it is kind of a resort. I just don't know what the prices are. Rooms and suites. This is never a good sign. So if you're listening, I'm looking to see how much the rooms cost. And you cannot tell. I've clicked on rooms and suites. I've clicked on... What have I clicked on? I don't know. It looks like a small resort. Maybe it's a larger resort. Okay. Back to it.
Maybe broken or something. I don't know. It wasn't that best of a flight. It wasn't that great of a flight. Words are not easy for me right now, okay?
It wasn't that great of multiple flights?
They're not. And if you're watching this,
go to
please
sleep.
share it out, type in the comments the word shared. And if you're new and we have not had a conversation about how you can actually make money from your phone the real legit way and how I can teach you, you should be dropping a $sign in the comments or immediately messaging me. I'm never going to cold message you. This is what I do. I help people break free from the matrix, create the life that they want.
The Matrix? What are you talking about?
To live, specifically moms, women, okay? And I help you guys literally create the life that you want to live. And it all starts with learning.
Except teachers, right? None of the teachers on TikTok are gonna come to you, right?
How learning a skill set. Like,
I don't want to say the name because I want to make sure that I'm not adding to the... I want to stay out of the fray of sharing information where someone's located. And so my instinct is to not share the name of the hotel. So I'm not going to do that.
how to make money, how to build a brand, how to create content. I teach you all these things. So put it up.
Are you going to teach us how to build a brand by pissing off all the teachers on TikTok? I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying it.
$sign in the comments. So whatever, we got off the flight from Munich. We had a 5.5-hour layover in Munich, Germany, which I love Munich, Germany. I've been there one other time before. And then we flew from Munich, Germany to Antalya, Turkey. And getting here, we had such a hard time with our rooms. We had a situation with our rooms with like, we have, this event is a Frasier Brooks event. If you don't know who that is, go look him up. He's chef's kiss, like knows his ish. He's amazing. And it's his event. And so these tickets are like not cheap. Okay. So we're like, what do you mean you'll see? Anyways, it was a whole thing. We got it figured out. We're in our room, put ourselves in our room. We got ready. We went to dinner, ran into some friends, and now we're back at the hotel. It is 1 a.m.
What the hell? You're going to pay a shit ton of money for a ticket? Frasier Brooks isn't going to let you in for free? Wasn't he best friends with Jessie Lee? Kind of best friends-ish? Didn't she love Frasier Brooks? So this event is a Frasier Brooks event. So what is this, some kind of like appeal to authority? Because he's, whatever, a great leader, schmeeder, whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like appeal to authority. If I could find it. The martyrdom, I cannot wait till we get to play that one, but I don't know where appeal to authority went. I'm like, it should be at the top because... There it is. What is the appeal to authority fallacy, or illegitimate authority? Arguing that something must be true because a famous person said it, even if they aren't really an expert on the matter. For example, a celebrity raves about an MLM product, so it must be a golden ticket to success. I mean, Frasier Brooks has just been an MLM. It's not like he's gotten any extra training to be a leader or a teacher or anything like that.
It's 1 a.m. It's like 6, 7 p.m. at night. I'm about to...
I don't know. Maybe it's not exactly appeal to authority, but just because someone's famous in MLM, again, doesn't mean that they're offering ethical or factual advice. And we've seen this. Heather covers Frasier Brooks a lot. Who else? I think Heather's the one that covers. We've covered him a couple times. Aaron's covered him, I think. He's just, yeah, he's kind of an interesting character.
Call the babies and tell them goodnight, but I wanted to hop on here live really quickly with you guys and just kind of...
Did she say that she's hopping on quickly and she hasn't called her kids yet? Let me rewind it.
Babies and tell them goodnight, but I wanted to hop on here. It's 1 a.m. It's like 6, 7 p.m. at night. I'm about to call the babies.
I am gonna drop this. I'm not a kid. I mean, I'm a kid, but I'm not a parent. You're telling me that there's people out there who would go live first and not call their kids first? What is happening? So, in the live chat, would you ever do that? Would you go live before you called your kids? I wouldn't know. I'm not a parent, but I will. My parents called us when they were on vacation. And then last stream that we did with Courtney Shortney, she was so disgusted the way that she rephrased or retold the story about her kids not wanting her to go to Turkey. The way she said it was so disgusting. I don't know what they're teaching over at the Empire, but I don't like it. I do not like it. Collective goat screams. Yeah. Nope. I think I'll pass. I don't think you're going to be able to teach me anything that I want to know. I don't want to know it. Oh no, Kai. Maybe you do. Or maybe get maybe install a new battery. Maybe get someone else to install it because I tried to install battery and it was hard. I wouldn't go live until I called my dog. Yes. I don't have kids, but I have dogs and they get first call dibs. My flex says I've never gone live. I love that. I cannot.
And tell them good night, but I wanted to hop on here live really quickly with you guys and just kind of share my day, give you guys an update, show you my nighttime
Dana,
routine.
I get that.
I take magnesium before bed and turmeric because turmeric helps with inflammation. Magnesium helps relax your muscles. It's been doing wonders for my back. I take the keto chill. Drop some Z's in the comments if you want me to send you more details about that. And then that's really kind of it. And if you are watching this and you want to help support me, make sure you share this out. Type in the comments where it's shared. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm hoping and praying at some point in time, probably the same time, maybe giving you guys
Warn the people on each side of you. Maybe someone call the hotel desk. How audacious that you had trouble checking in and they were helpful and got you settled, and then you're gonna do this and be loud as hell at 1 a.m. in the morning and disrupting the other guests' sleep. That's so cool. I'm just like, that is such an exciting thought to consider, Kelsey. Dear God. Oh, that makes sense, Wendy. I'll try that.
tour. It depends on what the day looks like. It's gonna look very crazy. And so make sure you guys watch my stories. I post in my stories, like I'm live literally in my stories. I'm posting every few minutes in my stories, and I've gotten really good at like multitasking. So when you watch me,
can we just have some privacy? Do you understand the dangers of letting people know where you are, where you're at, when you're there? I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one who knows this. I cannot be the only one who knows this. Even if you're not a public figure, dear Lord, privacy is important.
And how I show up on social media, understand that I have a system for it, and you get access to that system. You get access to resources and tools and things that you can utilize to make this an actual business where you get to stay home and enjoy time with your kids or yourself.
Oh, the time with your kids where you don't have enough time to sign his little homework paper so he can get a prize? That's the time freedom you're talking about? The time where you're going live instead of calling your kids, is that the time freedom you're talking about? When you're making your kids clean your car because that's quote unquote unschooling, where you take your kids grocery shopping and get them to calculate percentages off and stuff, that's the time freedom you're talking about? Cool. Not cool.
For your husband or your family or just whatever, and where you can actually generate some income based off of your name and put the work into your brand instead of somebody else's brand or somebody.
You can actually make some income based off your name. Branding and monetization are real. I mean, I've only been marketing for 15 years before I had to stop working, but wrapping the branding and marketing in supplement funnels, yeah, that's where it gets twisty. For real. I don't know. I don't know if y'all were in MLM, if you've ever been offered branding help. Oh my God, I can't even. Did you get offered branding help that turned into a product pitch? We've seen it before. I was watching a Sam D video, and she was covering this Sensi couple who knows that she makes videos about them. So the second video that she just put out, the lady was like, yeah, there's this troll on the internet that makes videos about me all the time, and it's Sam, but they are offering a social media course for their team to help them learn how to sell or whatever. And even though they're already in, because that video I think is public, someone might watch that and say, oh my God, branding, that's great. That way I can sell more stuff online. I mean, yeah, what's Kelsey going to teach you? How to piss off every teacher on TikTok? Making bad decisions? Oh, Lord. Are we going to learn to not call our kids before we go live? So what are we going to learn to, like, post where we are and be unsafe? What are we going to learn? Oh, but I have 1 million followers and you don't, DC. I mean, that's fine by me. That couple hates her and it's amazing. Yep. I've been in marketing for 25 years and have a master's, so this stuff is so interesting to me. It's wild to watch. It's wild to watch. Cal said, do not post anything while you are at the related location. Wait like a week or so to post your vacation pictures and such. Yep. Yeah, I try to send dog pics to Wendy. Sometimes I can't, but Knox is very photogenic.
Else's business, or maybe just staying home and struggling because you have one income household. And so again, put $signs in the comments below. Let's have a conversation if we have not done so already. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Again, I'm trying to give you guys a tour tomorrow, but as you can see, my eyes are like, I can't. I need to like literally lay down and go to sleep. I love y'all.
She's like, oh my God, my eyes. Her skin looks perfect. Her eyes look perfect. This is like the influencer saying, oh my God, my kitchen's so messy, and they have like one thing on the counter. Listen, if you're not a cup gremlin like me, which they're not, fine. I just, do a project and that leads me to do another project before I finish the first project. So I like have several plot projects going on. I'm a maximalist. Also, Melaleuca is an MLM. Oh, look, my video's the right way so y'all can read the words on the wall. Everybody on TikTok. I'm sorry, the bomb party reps on TikTok. Maybe you learned something. Thank you. That's so sweet. Kelsey has amazing hair and so do you. That's so sweet. Dear God. We did it.
Okay.
We did it. Yeah. We cut out a lot on that. Let's go. And turn off metadata on pictures on your phone. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll do that. Oh my God. She looks a little tired. I'm just saying, like, it's the lighting, but I've got allergies. And this is very dark most of the time. Just like where I have the light, my skin looks better than normal. My skin's like, whatever. It's not bad. But normally it looks different. It's just the light is like hitting that. But it's normally, I just think Kelsey's skin looks great. So, thanks for joining me. I'm going to pack up my equipment to go to Wendy's house. It's going to take me a chunk. And then I'm going to turn off my metadata on my pictures. And if you're watching this on the replay, I'd suggest you do that too. What else am I going to say? Don't join an MLM. Watch out for chicken nuggets. Avoid cults at all costs. I'm also an allergy raccoon. I love that. I'm going to say that from now on. We love the Neurokin suggestion. We love the allergy raccoon. Chicken nugget is a fan favorite. Thank y'all for 72 likes. That's so kind. Don't forget your medicine. Consistency can be a game changer, especially with some of your prescriptions that are more effective when they're taken regularly. I am not a doctor. I'm just someone who takes medication that depends on consistency. Make sure, be safe, take care of yourselves, preserve and promote your emotional well-being, and hopefully look out for a video early tomorrow morning or tonight. I'm pretty sure that I would come to you for branding help. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What am I gonna say? Outro. Just kidding. Today we saw a jet-lagged motivational speaker packed with detox dreams, dollar signs, and a healthy dose of MLM deja vu. If you're someone who feels stuck in these systems, know that leaving isn't quitting. It's choosing your peace. Oh no. For me, the biggest part of the video that gave me the oh no they didn't moment, probably her going live and not calling her kids. That was probably my biggest, like, oh no, they did not. I think that collectively for the live chat, that probably was our oh no moment, or the implied that the drink that she was drinking from Prove It somehow fixed her back, and maybe that wasn't what she was saying, so allegedly. But thank you for being here. Please like, comment, and ring the bell so we can keep slaying scams together. Or don't. Just know we love a snarky squirrel in the house. And remember that we don't drink the Kool-Aid here. We analyze the ingredients. I'll see you next time. And do sons. I'm going to say where's my outro, but I don't have my outro. So I'm going to work on it. We're doing our best. Toodles.